guys, it's been a minute since I've been in this channel. I want to walk you through our new bird room that we just did. I do not longer, I'm sorry, I'm having some really bad pains right now, but I do not longer raise rabbits, guinea pigs, or anything of that sort of animals. I don't raise anything like that anymore. I only do birds at the moment now. I've been focusing on the birds now, and yeah, so now we're just focusing on the birds. I'm going to walk you through our setup, and I'm going to show you what we have, and just a little bit about them, and just a little bit about the setup, and all that good stuff. So, let's go. Alrighty, this is pretty much what the bird room looks like at the moment. So, starting from here, we have the lovebirds. They have a stand here. We literally just cleaned the floor, but it's always going to be a mess. That right thing, it fell from the heater, and then we got to put it back. But it's literally going to be a mess no matter how many times you clean the cages or the floor. Birds are just messy eaters, you know. Anyways, here we have the lovebirds. This is the setup. We do have to add new perches and all that stuff, but at the moment we haven't really done that. This is a setup. Basically, in the top here they have this perch, sand perch for their nails and their beaks and stuff. A little bit of toys that they already chewed up, as you can tell. There's more chew toys over here on this side right here. As you guys can see right there. They love their chew toys. We got some perches up here. Our natural perches. We got the rope perches. Whenever the rope perches go bad, as you can see right here, for example, we're going to remove these and we're going to put new perches in there. Because when it comes to rope perches, you really don't want them to do that. Because if they start doing that, they can start eating the rope, and that's really bad for them. So you got to make sure you have new perches coming in every 6 months or so, depending how long it takes for them to start buying it off and stuff like that. So we got their food, their water right here. We have this little one for the vitamin thing. They love that. They really love those. Alright, right next to the lovebirds cage, we have two setups up here which don't have no birds on them. This is just pretty much for the grow-outs, for the babies and stuff. When they have babies and stuff, we can just put them up here and start growing them. But right here in the middle of the lovebirds and the parakeets are what we call the red rump parakeet. This is these little guys. This is what they look like. They really don't like me. They've never liked me. But this is pretty much what they look like. They are a species of parakeet. A little bit bigger than the parakeets. They're a little bit bigger. This male right here, you can see the difference between a male and a female, because the males have more colorful, more red, more vibrant colors, and these lovebirds just want to talk, huh? So yeah, basically that right there is a male. You can see which one is males and which one is not. They really don't like me getting close to their cage. But this is pretty much their setup right here. They just have a bunch of branches everywhere. They have one rope perch. Oh, these guys are talking. I think lovebirds are the most loudest birds you can ever have. Lovebirds right there. And then we have here another wooden perch right here. And then a rope perch right here. And then just a bunch of perches, natural perches everywhere. This is pretty much their setup. Everybody has a big setup, as you can tell. Everybody has a big setup. So we have here two males and 3 females. One of the males actually got into a fight. I'll tell you the story when we get to the breeding setup over here. But basically, somebody from a house put a male with this male up here breeding with this female. And pretty much they fought to death, and the male died. But that was a misunderstanding. That was an accident. The male didn't have to go in there, but somebody put it in there. Which it was an accident. because the male is supposed to be here with the females together, and no breeding allowed, or like no nest box right here, so they won't fight. But whenever you put a nest box, that's when the fighting comes in. I guess my husband didn't know not to put them in here, and he put them in here, the male, and they just got into a fight, and that one ended up dying. But yeah, that's what we have. Uneven numbers here. Next to these are the parakeets. These parakeets are looking really beautiful. This is actually my. So actually, this right here, this parakeet right here in the corner, this one right here that's looking really rusty, that was actually my oldest parakeet. He's actually almost 9 years old. Can you believe it, guys? He's really old. He's looking like that because he's old. He's an old parakeet, basically. So this is not my breeding setups. This is just my birds. You know, they're just loving it. They have beautiful setup, as you can tell. Bunch of natural perches, like that one over there, that one over there. You see in the back one over there, that one over there in the bottom. And we do have a lot of perches, like 3 perches of these hard perches. I really don't like those perches, to be honest, but those were the ones that came with the cage, and might as well put them in there. And since we have other type of perches, they can go up and down, you know. We have real perches too, which they can decide where to go and where to land, where to stay. But yeah, they have a variety of perches in this cage. But yeah, I have here 5 parakeets. This is a pretty big cage for 5 parakeets. So what I did, actually, when we move on over here, this is a big cage. As you can tell, it's a huge cage. Huge cage. We have only 3 parakeets in here. I've decided to move some parakeets from here to this way, so they can have more space and more, you know, more better space and stuff like that. This cage actually came with this little thing in there. They don't use it, so I might as well take it out. But they don't use it for nothing. So it's just literally right there for no reason at all. Yes, so pretty much, yeah, these cages right here are just pretty much for the parakeets to kind of hang out. My breeding sets are up here. These are my red rumps. The ones that are like these. They're up here, and they're kind of doing their own thing. So basically, we have here a big nest box that they're just gonna go in there and hop inside. Right now, they haven't laid any eggs or anything like that. So we're giving them time to see what's up. Hopefully, they lay eggs soon. But this one right here is the male, and this one is the female. Alright, next to the parakeets and the red rumps, we have the cockatiels. We have 4 cockatiels, pair and a pair. You guys tell. Looking really good. Wonderful cockatiels. Food and water always clean and clear. So we have some natural perches, the same thing. A bunch of toys for these guys, because these guys really do like to chew on stuff. We got more toys right here, more toys up here, more toys down there. Some two wooden perches, and these perches need to go already because they're getting out of hand, as you can see right there. Some wooden perches down there, some wooden perches in the back right there. And then this one right here, which the perches that I really don't like, but I put it in there just to put some more, you know, more variety of perches and stuff. Oh, they're going crazy now again. Oh, goodness. See, they love hearing people talk. Oh, okay. Alright, this is a big cage, as you can see. 4 cockatoos in there. And this one we have our breeding setups. Actually, we have another cage down here too, but we're not using this cage right now. We need to clean this cage up. It's just that it's sometimes really hard to clean it up, but because the thing falls, so we need to move this tray. We need to clean it up. We do scrape them, so as you can tell, we don't have stuff in the bottom because we do wash them with water and stuff. So as you can tell, they don't have nothing on the bottom. It's just, wow, these are a mess. We literally just cleaned them. But yeah, we got a vacuum cleaner, and we clean them like that. And then we take them outside, and then we scrape them with water and scrape them with hose and all that, you know, wire stuff, and we scrape them really good, and they really get clean really well. But birds, as I say, they just make a mess. No matter how many times you clean them, no matter how many times, they're birds and they're messy. They're messy eaters. They're messy players. They play with their toys. They chew up their toys, and they put everything everywhere in the bottom of their cage and the floor too. So yeah, that's pretty much another breeder here. They do not have any eggs yet, but pretty soon it should be coming on. Yeah, guys, pretty much how it looks like. This is pretty much my bird room, how it looks like. Everybody has big cages, and I do let them free fly here once in a while. So I do know they're getting their flight in, and they're getting stronger every day. But yeah, it's pretty much what they look like. Yeah, so they do fly around here, all here, they do fly, and they really love it, especially these birds right here. If I show you what they do, look, I'm going to open up this cage, the lovebirds, and they know it's time to come out. Come on, guys. Come out, I know. Come on. There you go. See? They know it's time to come out. So, they go crazy. When one is out, everybody goes crazy after that. So, you can see they're out. They're calling the little buddies down here so they can come out too. And these guys, they already was outside, so I'm not gonna let those out, but I will let the parakeets out. I won't let these guys out because they were already out yesterday all day long. Whoa, sorry. Come on. I just hit some in the cage over there. Okay, so, yep, they know it's time to come out. Look at them. There he goes. There he goes. That right there doesn't have a good wing, so she just pretty much, you know, she pretty much just goes up like that, yeah. Because when I got her, her wing was just like that when I got her. So she doesn't fly, because her wing is broken, so she doesn't fly. But she just pretty much, you know, goes up in the wires like that, goes up in the cages. Yeah, just like that. And she goes in and out just like that. Yeah. So the parakeets and the lovebirds are really good at coming back to their cages. Except the cockatiels. Cockatiels are not good at coming back to their cages. They do not like to come back to their cages. But the lovebirds and the parakeets, they do know where food is coming from. And apparently the cockatiels, they don't know, because every time I let them out, they don't want to come back in. They're stubborn like that. The red rums do know how to come back to their cages too. Everybody knows how to come back except for the cockatiels. I do not lay out my breeding pair though. One day I did let them out and they came right in back to their cage, so I know they're okay because they came right back to their breeding cage. So I know they like that. Give me amor. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much what they do. And then, you know, those boards on the upper right here is just to make sure they don't fly out. Or like not fly out, but start poking holes in the walls and stuff. So I gotta make sure, you know, I put a bunch of wood on the top for that purpose. Yeah, well, they're having a good time, right guys? Alright, pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, subscribe, do what you do, and like always, God bless. Goodbye.